Hey guys, good morning. It's Cali. How's everybody doing today? I'm back with another weekly update. So much has happened again this week. The summer's flying by again, but I just thought I would share it with you before I get on and about my day. I have a lot of art to share. I have some presents, and I have a big auction haul. So I'm going to jump right in. I'll show you what I've been working on this week. I'll show you how I finished up last month's journal. I think I showed you guys last week, and you'll have to excuse me. I definitely caught a little cold, I think, from my grandson. I showed you the Bohemian definition that I was working on that I totally ripped off from Pinterest. Well, I was able to finish it. It's super busy. It took me a lot longer than I thought. And I realized once again that I need to invest in some detail brushes. But what I wound up doing was I used a toothpick to get these really super fine lines. I wanted to use paint. I didn't want to use my rollerball pen or anything. But I think it came out pretty cool. And, you know, I kind of wish that I hadn't done it in a journal, that it might have been nice on a canvas. But what are you going to do? That's what we do in our art journals, right? So that basically finished up July's journal for me. My big 3 pages. And like I said, at the end of the year, I'll do a 12-month review of all the journals. But I think I shared with you that I was going to be making my August journal out of that Marlboro Man poster that I got in the mail. So I did do that, and I just wound up, I had it folded up, and then I just cut across the top of the folds, as I'm sure you guys know. And I put masking tape in each crevice. Oh, I sewed it. Let me see if I can find the middle. Oh, I taped over it. But anyway, I sewed through it with some cord, and I just taped the middle of each page with except that one apparently, with masking tape to keep things from bleeding through. So I did 1 page so far, and I don't know how the glare is here. I did her. What a surprise. A fairy on a mushroom. It came out alright. It got smeared. I did this over book page. I just sewed some book page, and then I used my watercolor pencils and some other ink. I was pretty happy with the way the little rat turned out on the bottom. See him? I don't draw a lot of animals, and I was like, oh, maybe I should draw some more animals. Anyway, little owl. Hello. So that's the first page in my Marlboro journal, and I just wiped off paint on this page, so haven't been working on that a lot. I did do a video on 2 different things that I'm going to show you this week. One being my Shine On junk drawer collage, and if you haven't seen that video, I will link it below. And I am just super thrilled with the way this came out. And I basically rummaged through my kitchen junk drawer and pulled out all kinds of surprises, and made this collage, including a little Altoid tin. So I did do a video on this, like I said. I'll link it below, and I love doing these altered assemblage collages. It's one of my very favorite things to do. And have you noticed there hasn't been a lot of purple lately? We're going to have to remedy that. So anyway, that was that. And then I have a lot of stuff to show you guys. What else did I do? I didn't do a video on this, but I had gotten a metal plant stand from the auction, and if you follow me on Facebook, I always post pictures of like before and after. But it had been out on my deck. I put plants on it. It was in kind of rough shape. So I took it and I just used my DecoArt multi-surface satin acrylic paint in black tie, and I painted it, and then I'll show you. The top was just this lattice work, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, and at first I thought I would use my galaxy stones and glue them on the top. Sorry guys, I'm sitting on the couch, I'm bouncing here. But what I decided to do instead, I've mentioned my friend Ellen and her husband Antoine. They go out garage sailing all the time, and they pick me up these glass stones. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Antoine. So I decided to do a yin-yang top with the stones on top of the table. And this way, it can still drain, like water can still drain through. And I just used a mesh, like a plastic, almost like a screening, plastic screen kind of mesh underneath it first, just to kind of give the glue something else besides the metal to grip onto. And then I just very tediously used my E6000 and I glued all the stones on. I was debating on using some seed beads in white and black, obviously, to fill in the gaps like grouting. What do you guys think? Should I do that, or should I just kind of leave it alone? But I thought it came out cool. It's not perfect. All the stones were, even though they looked the same, they were slightly different sized. So, you know, my meticulous Virgo nature, I wanted it to be perfect. But I think from a distance it looks pretty cool. And even close up it looks cool. So, but let me know. Do you think I should grout the inside with the seed beads or just leave it alone? So there was that too. I've been busy this week. I don't know what happened, but... And the last thing that I did, that I also did a video on, just I posted it last night, I was editing over at Tom's, which was kind of cool. I had uploaded a squirrel just fell down from the bird feeder. That's what you get for trying to steal the food. I really don't care. We don't feed the birds, we feed the squirrels. But I hope they didn't get hurt. Anyway, I'll link the video below. But my friend next door, who I told you about, Peggy, who's the children's librarian, who I did talk to more about doing my classes there. And there is a brand new library opening in town in October, which will be handicap accessible and much easier to navigate for myself, even though I'll have Tom helping me carry in paints and stuff. But she's super excited, and we're going to we're going to tie in like story time with a craft pertaining to the story or something. So stay tuned for that. But that grand opening isn't until October, so it's going to be a while. But anyway, Peggy was at the auction last night. But occasionally, I told her she'll leave me little presents on my doorstep for me to alter. And one of the presents was this metal umbrella stand. And I don't use umbrellas. I will dance in the rain. But again, if you follow me on Facebook, you saw the before shot of this. It had a very Americana scene with the eagle, and not my style at all. So we took it to outer space. And again, I'll link the tutorial below. This is all using my Deco Art products, and I really like it. So I don't know if I'm going to use it to hold gift wrap or eucalyptus branches or Christmas wrap, or maybe even a planter. I could put a pot on the top of that, and that would look cool. So a waste can. Let me know. What do you think? What are your ideas? What should I use my cosmic can for now? But I liked it. I had a blast. I really love, that's one of my, I said it again, it's one of my favorite things to do. It's like that trash to treasure kind of thing. So is that all the art that I did this week? I think so. I'm just piling this stuff on my wheelchair here. What else do I have to tell you guys? I showed you my journal. Oh, I also got in the mail this week. I got a notification. I have an Amazon Kindle, and I got a notification from Amazon a couple weeks ago that for some reason there was a credit owed to me in money from being overcharged for Kindle books or something. So I was like, yahoo! So they said I could apply it towards any new book purchase or Kindle book purchase. So, you know, I had to go and run, and I have heard so much about this book, Mixed Media Mosaics by Lori Micah. I have heard Rita Marie talk about this, Sarah Evans, Lynn from Lynn's Crafts. I mean, anyone who's in polymer clay knows the name Lori Micah. And just flipping through this book, you guys, I'm like, oh my God, you know, you want to do everything. So, and I got this from, I'm going to give these guys a shout out. I ordered this through Amazon, but it was Half Price Books. And it came wrapped in this, it's a Packaged with Care by Emma. And just that smiley face alone made me, number one, I'm going to give them an amazing review because it came really fast and, you know, it's amazing. But Emma gave me a smile, so I'm going to give them a great review, and I highly recommend Half Price Books. And let Emma give you some love. So, you know how much I love books, but this, hello, inspiring. I totally recommend it. So I got that, and I also had the honor of being, I told you that I reconnected with my sister, Holly, my girlfriend, sister, best friend, from 24 years ago. And while she was here 2 weeks ago, she gifted me with two beautiful Alex and Annie bracelets. And I had heard of these bracelets before, but I had never gotten them. And they're really totally eco-conscious company, and they're just beautiful. So she had given me my birthstone, which is blue sapphire. I'm a Virgo, September, and this friendship flower. And I'm just love you so much. And then, hello, yesterday in the mail, I got 2 more from her. So check out this company, you guys. If you, again, I'm probably so late getting on the boat, but if you haven't heard of Alex and Annie, and there's actually a main store, retail store, Alex and Annie, right down the road from me, which is surprising because literally I live in a one-horse town. But so Holly gave me these beautiful, yesterday she sent me the peace sign and this arrows of friendship, and they're just so beautiful, and I love the bangles. And so when you see me rocking these bracelets, you know why and where they came from. So I wanted to give a shout out to my sister Halls for that. And I'm just so blessed. And, you know, it got me when I'm loving this. And I remember as a kid wearing charm bracelets and things like that. And then I remembered that in one of my auction hauls, I had gotten a charm bracelet. But on it I'll show it to you. I wound up altering this. Long story short, I watched one of Secret Soto's videos this week. I always watch all your videos, Secret. But hi, Secret. She had altered a Hamsa hand bracelet. Check out her video. And it got me thinking about altering bracelets. So I took the charm bracelet that I got at the auction, and I left 2 of the original charms that were on it, which is this little palette and this music note. And then I took off, there were 3 other charms on there that were like a school board, like little kids' charms that weren't, I'm a little kid, but, you know, anyway. So I decided to add my own. So I put on a peace sign and a fairy and a pentacle. And so now I'm totally in the charm bracelet mode, thanks to Holly. And thank you, Secret, for the idea to alter my bracelet. So I did. So isn't that charming? Ha ha ha. And speaking of presents, also, you know, I must have been a good girl this week because I've just been gifted from the universe every day, all day, every day. Just, you guys, the blessings and the love. It's amazing here. You know, I could go on. And I do. But when I went to the auction last night, I walked in the door, and my dear friend Patty, who I love and adore, hi, sister, handed me this bag. And I told you that Patty has an amazingly cool shop in Monticello, New York, the Funky Hippie Chic Boutique. And I am always happy to give her a shout out. She also has a store on Facebook. Check her out for all things hippie, bohemian, gypsy, amazing. So check out this skirt, you guys. She's like, oh, I saw it and I thought of you. I love her. And I love this skirt. Isn't this great? Cotton. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I think I shared with you guys, I told you that I haven't pulled out my sewing machine yet. But this skirt, I'm not going to alter at all. Staying a skirt. But this is an example of the type of skirts that I was talking about for us to alter to make pants out of. And I will do that tutorial one of these days, I promise. But anyway, so shout out to Patty, and thank you again. My God, again, I'm so blessed. Every day, I just thank the universe for you guys, you know, and all my friends and family that I love. So, enough of that. I hope that doesn't sound like I'm bragging, because I'm not. I'm humbled. I'm humbled by all this love. I don't take it for granted at all. And I hope I give back as much as I receive. That's important to me. So whether it's not necessarily physically, but just of my love and my energy, my presence. So anyway, I'm glancing down because I have a list here because I didn't want to forget anything. I told you about the library. Also, later on today, after I'm done finishing this video, Tom and I and Sylvia, my dear friend Sil, who I told you about, we're going to see The Fiddler on the Roof at our local theater again. So that's going to be a great way to spend the afternoon today, and we'll probably go out to dinner after that or something. But I keep talking about wanting to interview Sil, and I think I told you guys, I think she's 82. Is that correct? But I think she'd be into it, so I have to explore that a little bit more. So anyway, I am going to just jump into this auction haul because that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to finish up with an exciting announcement. An announcement about an announcement, which I can't really tell you about until tomorrow. But let's see. Okay, so we went to the auction last night, and I got some good stuff, and in no particular order. And I also have one thing here that Tom forgot to bring home. Maybe I'll show that to you first. So this is really his. Even though I bid on it for him while he was out, and Kat helped us with this. But this first thing is a metronome, and it is made by a company called Seth Thomas. And anyone who knows anything about clocks or metronomes knows the name Seth Thomas, which I did not. I was educated last night about this. But it's this beautiful old metronome, and there's a little latch at the top. And I've told you Tom is a musician as well as being another amazing thing. So this lifts off. This is an amazing condition. And you use these to keep time. And it just, I'm not going to wind this up because it's not acting right now. Looks like it's a little stiff here. But it just goes back and forth, back and forth. It was working last night. And it's a metronome. So, oh, here we go. I thought I broke it. It keeps time. Ticking away the moments that make up a dull day. Isn't that cool? And that might not be cool to anybody else who has no interest in music or metronomes, but anyone who knows the name. So we got this for $10. Yes, you heard me correctly, $10. And Tom Googled this when we got home last night. And comparable ones in this condition are going for, are you ready? $269 we saw last night on eBay. Now, not that we'll be selling this, because he will not be selling this. This will be displayed. He's got an amazing... So I did ask him if I could do a tour of his studio, and he said yes, I could. So one of these days I'm going to take you guys with me over there, and I'll show you exactly where I spend half of my time. But so he'll have this out somewhere. But that's cool. $10. Thank you, Kat. Okay, so we got that, and then that's for him. And then for here at the Nest, I got this for, I actually have the list of prices here of what we paid. This was, what I'm going to show you was $1. $1 for this wrought iron hanging plant stand. You put this on the wall. Again, this is iron, you guys. And you put pots in here and here. And it kind of hangs sideways like that. You can see it's got the ivy leaves and definitely shows some wear. But this will be another thing. I'll be given a coat of that black satin Americana paint, and we'll be good to go. So this is amazing. This would be something that I will be hanging probably on the deck. And I apologize that I haven't given you guys a deck tour. I do post pictures on Facebook, but it's hard for me to... I would need to be out there in my wheelchair to really do it justice. And if I'm here alone, I can't manage getting the wheelchair out of the house by myself and back in. And I won't be able to film if I'm standing on my crutches because I need my arms for my crutches. Does that make sense? I hope so. But anyway, follow me on Facebook, leave a link below, and you'll see pictures. So this $1, oh my God, you guys need to come to the auction with me. So we got that. And then I saw these books, and I didn't go through them. Let's see. Assorted book lot. Okay, $3 for what I'm about to show you. And literally, I saw them from a distance. I bid on them, and poor Tom. Normally, we have Nick here on the weekends, but Nick wasn't up this weekend. Tom had to lug all this crap, and that's the only time I really feel disabled, because I've always been so active and doing and things like that that, whatever. I didn't mean to go down that tangent, but I wish I could help more sometimes. Once in a while, it bugs me that I can't help more. But so poor Tommy had to carry all this stuff. But anyway, all these books that I'm about to show you, we got for $3. First, I'll show you these. These are old photo albums, and they still have photos in them. This is just a lot number on top here, but there's these butterflies that are kind of engraved, and these are leather-bound old volumes. Are you guys kidding me? The possibilities for altering are amazing, and the fact that they contain, this just dropped out, look at this, these old school pictures, and I'm just going to open randomly, but these were definitely loved and treasured. They have these, you know, vellum sheets protecting, just pictures of family life. And I feel almost like I don't want to do anything to this stuff. These are people's memories, but it's at the auction. I mean, it's been auctioned off. If anybody, this fell out too. Let's see what this is. I mean, just these old, beautiful old portraits. Look at that. A glimpse of somebody's family life, you know? So again, all these books that I'm going to show you were $3. So I got one of these, two. It says number 1 and number 2. They just, the smell of old books, you know. I love it. If you love books like I do, okay. So those two, and then this, you guys, when I got home this morning and I looked through what books they are, I was thrilled. I couldn't believe it. This is called, this is amazing, and you guys may have heard of this, Hammond's Nature Atlas of America. And let's see what the copyright is here. What's the date? Somebody tell me, please. How come there's no date? Oh my God. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm thinking early 1900s. So this is just an atlas of North America, and it has birds, and it has insects, and it has geography, and it has minerals, and amphibians, and trees, and look at these old pictures. I mean, this is just crazy. So super, super thrilled about that. And again, the age on these books, you know? Oh, gosh. So the possibilities are endless, whether for altering or just preserving in some way, but okay. And then this is something that I have no idea, and anyone who can read this, let me know. Maybe Victor. I don't know. Is that Russian? This is a book of beautiful pictures. Orbis by Statney Hardy Azam Key. I think it's an art. Ooh, look at these pictures, you guys. I think he's an artist. And it's just full of amazing, amazing artwork. And you know, these books are just incredible. So I look forward to going through these, and again, who knows, the possibilities for is, my God, look at that. Just incredible. Incredible. Talk about inspiring and intimidating. Oh my gosh. So this wound up being a book, a stack of books about art and artists. How convenient. This says Calder's Universe. And it is an artist, Calder. Let's see. I've never heard of this artist. And Alexander Calder. You real artists out there are probably going, oh my God, he's amazing. How could you not hear about him? But I've heard about him now. And again, are you kidding me, you guys? Look at these drawings and pictures, and I'm just so excited. $3 for this whole stack of books. Incredible. Incredible. Look at this one. This is all a hardcover of stained glass windows and pictures of famous windows. Again, look at the, you know, mandalas, and oh my God, you guys, I lucked out with these books. Excuse my nails. They're full of, look at this stuff. Are you kidding me? I know you're loving it too. I know you're going, oh my God, Cali. Okay, check this out, and I hope this is going to screw up the camera, so I'm not going to hold it up too quick, but it's optical and geometrical patterns and designs, and these are all these trippy optical illusions. What? Pages and pages. Talk about using these things for borders or just being inspired for different artwork. So obviously trying to show you guys. So there's that. Look at that. What? That's cool. Okay, so there's that. I'm really excited. Here's another one. Geometrical Designs and Optical Art. 70 Original Drawings. Yeah, I knew that would do something to the camera. Okay, sorry about that. Whoa, it's doing something to my eyes too. But I don't know about you guys, but I love optical illusions. And MC Escher also. I'm a huge MC Escher fan. Love him. I have a big coffee table size book on his artwork, as well as one of his framed the stairs picture. Anyway, okay. And then The World of Duchamp, who is an artist. I hope I said that correctly. Again, hardcover. And just pictures of his artwork. It would be nice if you could show one, Cali. I'm just in heaven, you guys. In heaven with these books. And Tom and I were talking last night. I was like, maybe we should think about having a yard sale soon. So, probably in September, around Labor Day, we'll, around my birthday, we'll do a yard sale, because I told you I like to purge a couple times a year because I can't stand clutter and things. But this stuff is so exciting. Okay, so here's another one. 25 artists. So these are all artists, and they were photographed by Hans Namuth. And these are just depictions of 25 different artists. Jack Youngerman, George Siegel, Howard Kanovitz. Oh, these are kind of cool. Yeah, so this will be interesting, and I'm learning, you guys, every day. I'm learning more and more. Ooh, check that out. Yeah, So this is super cool. And this is in good shape too. Just the dust jacket's a little bit ripped, but the actual book itself, I don't know. Oh God, the inside cover on this says $40, which you know how expensive books are. Okay, this was published in 1982. The year I graduated high school, and probably the year some of you were born. Wow. You know, you think about that. It's like, oh, I could have given birth to you. Anyway, more. There's 3 more. This is Optical Designs in Motion, and this has an acetate overlay that you can take out and put on the pages of the book. It actually has this overlay inside here that you can take out. Ooh. And place over the designs in the book to really trip them out. So I just thought this was so cool. Look at these. Again, borders, right, you guys? I could scan some of these and use them as borders. Just cool. And I haven't tried it with the acetate. And then the next is Colonial Ironwork in Old Philadelphia. And these are 223 photographs and measured drawings of ironwork. And I love metal fencing and gates and everything. Wrought iron is just beautiful to me. And I'm sure a lot of you guys as well. So, look, very inspiring. That looks very cool. So, look at that. Wow. And then, last but not least, and I thought it was hilarious because you know I am a psych nurse, we have the 10th edition of Psychology and Life. And if I remember from nursing school, when I went to school, one of these textbooks probably cost $300 easy. Easy. So, it's crazy. Yeah, this says this was used for $15, and God knows what year this is. Probably, again, probably right around when I went to school. 1979. So, again, a psych textbook. How cool is that? Definitely will probably be altering that. So, all of those books for $3, you guys. That was like such a ground score. I have 2 more things to show you from the auction, and believe it or not, that's going to be it. But the first thing, this shelf cost $1. $1. It's wood. I have not washed anything yet. It's just a standard 2 shelf. Nothing fancy, but I can always use vertical storage. Can always use a couple extra ledges. God knows I have enough stuff from the auction to fill them up. And the last thing I'm going to show you, I saw, actually I have 2 more things, but this next thing I saw last week, and they were selling them. There were like 4 of them, and they wanted like $5 a piece. And every week it's like, you know, things go by that I want or that are crazy bargains, but I just do not have the room. And I refuse to be hoarded out or all cluttered up. So I let things go all the time. But last week they had these huge, like, suitcase trunks, you know? And I do have an old steamer trunk in my bedroom that I use to hold my linens and things. And I love trunks. That's another thing. I love them. But again, how many can you have and how many do you need? So anyway, they had these huge old suitcases that I know go for hundreds of dollars. Like if I were to buy one of these in Manhattan, that, you know, it'd probably be $400. Well, $5 for what I'm going to show you. And this has seen a lot of wear, and I'm going to have to clean it up, but I'm going to use this for storage, probably for my, I got to lean back so I can grab it, probably for like Christmas ornaments. But let me shut up and show you. I hope I can pick this up on myself. Whoa, you guys. Can you see this? I don't know who RB is. Actually, I married RB, Richard Black. Ugh. Oh my gosh, you guys. But this is the front. Look how big it is. Are you kidding me? So, it's got handles on the ends. And, you know, you could put a piece of glass on top of this and turn it into a table if you want, or just a tray. But I couldn't pass it up anymore. There you go. $5, you guys. $5. So I will be bringing this back to life the best I can, and I'm just super excited about it. But it's huge and it's awkward, and yeah, as soon as I leave. Oh my goodness. I'm going to drop it, so it's going to make a big noise. Hang on, maybe not. I don't want to bang the camera. Whee! I leave this stuff out so I can show you guys. So now I can put it away. Oh, and one more thing before I go. And we're at 35 minutes here, so I haven't had a long one in a little bit. But last week as we were checking out, you go up and you pay your bill, and I saw on the side some Prismacolor markers. La la la. Just kind of like scattered on the counter. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them laying there. And I thought, oh my goodness, I need those. Are they for sale? La la la. And I think it was really hot last week, so we left early and I kind of forgot about them. Well, when we went to check out this week, there they were again. And I said to Kat, my darling Kat who works there, Kat, what's up with the markers? And she said, oh, take them. Well, I did. I did. Prismacolor markers. And they're cool. They're like off colors, but good off colors, like flesh and things like that. So, you guys, these were gifted to me from Kat at the auction last night. Prismacolor markers. I honestly don't know how much these go for. They're double-ended, right? I don't know how much they go for, but I know they're expensive. I've heard about them before, and I've never owned any, so now I do, and I thank you, Kat. And what else did I want to say? Okay, a couple things. Oh, number one, Sweet Nana, Mary McMillan. I will be mailing out your package tomorrow, Monday, and I apologize. It's taken me a freaking week. Obviously I've been doing other stuff, but I have not forgotten about you, sweetheart. I got boxes yesterday, so I'm going to pack everything up, and I will get that in the mail to you, your giveaway winnings. And also, I got approached on Facebook to do a ATC swap, and I've never done that before, ever. So I've never even made an ATC. So I'm going to do that with a young lady on Facebook, and I'll find out if I could share that, if she wants me to mention her name or whatever. But so I'll be working on that this week. That's exciting. And then the last thing I want to talk about is something that I can't really talk about, but it's super exciting. And all I'm going to say is that you guys should stay tuned tomorrow for a very exciting announcement from myself and another very special magical lady here on YouTube. We are joining forces to bring you a big surprise. So stay tuned for that video tomorrow. And I'm super excited and can't wait to talk more about that. So I hope you guys are having an amazing week. If you're still here, thank you for sticking around for, a long video. And I appreciate you guys. And I love you so much. Gosh, thumbs up to everybody. You guys are amazing. And I keep talking about doing a shout out video because the list just keeps getting longer and longer. But I love you guys so, so much. And have a beautiful week. And I hope you're happy and well and good and having a great week. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Blessed be, you guys. Bye-bye.